Hello, hello, good people of the world of old. So as usual, I just loaded the save and I'm getting reacquainted with the game. I had forgotten that we had an alliance actually with the Danes and that we were slowly gearing up toward war. So we are actually top of the victory point shared with Kush. They're going to earn more points though, because there are still spots to settle, starting with the Dane sites all around. Rome is close behind. Our science is definitely up, so we did good work in the last stream about that. Oh yeah, I remember we opted for the carpenter trade and produced a decent amount of siege units. We were getting ships. I think I remember the ambition to get one in this sea, another one in this one for defensive purpose anyway. We are probably going to keep building siege units, maybe additional Dromons if the sea here is contested. But it looks like our most likely avenue for war, if that becomes necessary, especially with Rome. Capturing. Alright, so they are actually ahead. They are already set to gain victory points here. One initially, but that will quickly ramp up, especially with all these luxury nets and unimproved growth. Sorry about that. Yeah, I believe we had good relations with the Greeks. Yes, indeed, we are at peace, and they are friendly with us. With Rome, not so much, in particular because of religion, I assume. Yeah, Zoroastrianism never spread to us, nor Christianity or Manichaeism. I believe we do not have descent, so it could potentially spread. If there are enough Zoroastrian cities on the board, and there should be, I assume. Well, the Holy Site is quite a way away, but there are a few Zoroastrian cities. Yeah, 15, so that should be 27 tiles, and half that. So we should be in range actually, because we are connected to the Holy Site. Yes, since the sea is clear. Alright, what do we want to move into Kush? I believe a few more siege units. We want them better escorted than that, though. We have a handful of swordsmen that have all come out of our Colosseum. But we'll want to pack a bit more punch to be able to defend our siege before moving in. Alright, let's hit end turn and see what happens. We are proud. We are tutoring our kids. Right, we are a scholar. So we are investing in the princess with double tutoring, despite her being estranged from us. And okay, let's see what happens. Alright, we are finding new landmarks still. There's still at least one Numidian site, apparently. Discovered martial code. Excellent. I think we will want strong mounted units. We need both. Well, if you're going barding, we need both the wall line from spoked wheel, steel, and battle line. We need everything essentially. So, alright, let's pick whatever and keep moving forward. Our workers. Alright, we were getting more iron. We'd want a lot more than that. We'd want food as well. And this pasture. I don't remember what I had in mind with those walkers and their moves, but surely access to horses wouldn't hurt. We're probably declaring on well, we are declaring on Kush first, so let's send a caravan to Roma. Are we on colonies? We are, so should make an effort to collapse our borders here, and that might be enough. I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, I think we get the mountain, and so we get the other mountain, and so we get the other, and everything, but I'm not sure. All right. Yes. Yes, indeed, that works. So we can get some marsh farms if we wish to do so. We have good avenue up here to get iron. I think that would be a reasonable thing to work on. Let us do so. And indeed, we got a Drummond here. Let's explore a bit, see what there is to see. We might want another Drummond in this sea, actually, given the range. I'll let this one complete. To have one on the external sea. Or maybe not. Maybe I want a pair in this entire sea first. So alright, I'll insert this one ahead in the queue. We'll deal with the rest later. We got Holy War. We want to adopt it, if only for the free promotion on every new unit. We are benefiting from a quite solid military production, even natural production. We don't have to rush much, or at least for the units we are producing at the moment. I should have kept a walker to keep rolling up here, but I did not. So let's send Limber just in case. What do we have? Only archers. Okay. So no great upgrades possibilities for slingers yet. Yeah, we'll take a few more turns to get better vision around here, and then probably move in this direction. Alright. We've revealed the territory of Kush. That is helpful. Oh, Merway is up north, okay. There's the Ishtar Gate there. The Ziggurat here. What else do they have as wonders? That's it, okay. Everything else that I don't have is in Roman territory. Okay, I want someone able to make roads. We can keep working on our wood production in the meantime, though. Let's not lose that. Kudo and Lille could become insane. Who is that? Okay. Sure. Courtier is a courtier. Why not? Or Spymaster can certainly get wiser. Sure, let's do that. Land consolidation. I believe I have some land consolidation resource somewhere, theoretically. Might be misremembering. I don't see any. There's plenty of gems. Yeah, actually, we don't have much value to get out of land consolidation, although it's on the way to manor anyway, but I don't think we have any value out of that either, because we already have the temple, which we got from the Jebel Bakal, if memory serves. Yes, here's the temple, the monastery, and the cathedral is about to complete. Yeah, I suppose I could get tolerance, but or orthodoxy, but we are probably not rushing with orders, not in OCC. Oh, it doesn't look like it at the moment. Alright, land consolidation, it's on the way to manor. Okay, let's get the luxury. And from here we should be able to get there? Yes, I believe. Oh. No. No, we cannot. Because we would have to go through the Numidian unit to do that. So, alright, let's chance it. Kudu Enlil is okay. Yeah, insane or blessed, I believe, next turn. For now, is nothing very much. Oh, 46. That's not enough to complete it this turn. Yeah, alright. In that case, I'll go to Steel, because that's enough to complete Steel this turn, because actually we have overflow, so let's do that. So this is a small manipulation. The point is just to go beyond the one tech per turn limit, which speeds up my activities slightly. Alright, so this is a lot more efficient to explore this inner sea with 2 Drummonds now, and that should allow us to reach anywhere, so long as we're not contested. Each Drummond can bridge a gap of 11 tiles without the ladding promotion, which is available in case we really need it. Do we want to position ourselves more aggressively than that? Possibly yes. Okay. The training will come in handy if we need to upgrade, and after all we are losing training every turn because of the stats of our characters and the unit upkeep. We'll want to switch to vassalage soon enough, as we are training units every turn. Insane, of course. Alright. With that, I think battle line. Okay, our Jewish disciple is done. Let's generate 1 order per turn by staying on the cathedral. Oh. Our princess has run off. Okay. Well, we'll have to see what comes out of that. Okay, we have our pair of crossbows. And okay, a Drummond indeed as planned in this direction. Oh, we probably want arbors actually. Do we have cartography? I don't quite remember. Yes, we do. So we have quite a few spots that would be great for arbors. These boosts 2 nets, this boosts 2 nets, these two. So alright, let's get arbors in line. And yeah, we'd want to escort our units. We cannot make great units though. Well, I suppose Cimmerian archers are hardly bad. But I'd like some good melee beefy units. Alright, let's still get a few more mangonels for now. We'll see. Oh, they are at peace or no? They are at war. Excellent. Okay, so we don't want to delay our war with Kush too much then. If they're busy, it's all good for us. So so let's not squander the opportunity. Okay, I'll assume the Dane are big boys and can deal with the Numidians on their own. I'll compel them to send reinforcement in that direction though. Oh, cataphracts. Okay. We want to pay attention a bit to that. Okay. We got our charisma. I looked and didn't read any of what was said, so I noticed that our... Okay, so we could marry the matriarch of the head of Zoroastrianism. Interesting. She doesn't like us very much. But that would be slightly better. Yeah, why not? Is she still the head of the religion? Yes, she is. Great. Our niece, exploring, can gain some... Well, I suppose courage wouldn't hurt. Yeah, let's send someone to road somewhat expeditiously. Alright, so we got a market, we have a fair, and now we want a grocer. Yeah, these spots are not especially inspiring. I guess here is as good as anywhere. Well, it's on a hill, slightly slower, but that's okay for now. Alright. Let's get closer to effective position there. And alright, let's go for barding. And gear up for war somewhat seriously. Send our next Cimmerian archer this way. I think I want some level of defense around here, something ready in case Greece gets frisky, but there's not that much risk of that. They still like us after all. How come we lost so much opinion? It's just caravans expiring their bonus. Which religion do we follow? Babylonian paganism? Well, that's not recent. Well, let's not alpha our war. If it's not clear that we need additional units there, let's not spend too much time considering that. I could markedly improve the opinion of our wife by making her a chancellor. Well, why not? Alright. Let's hide our scout somewhere relevant to us. Let's keep sending reinforcement towards these insolent Numidians. Alright, change of King of the Danes. They still like us well enough. They're a tactician now. We could give them cartography and they would owe us a favor, or just degrade our relation with them. Well, they are severely healed and doomed. So opinion attached to the leader doesn't matter that much. Yeah, let's give them some money. That's quite cheap for a buffer of aggressive units ready to support us in our cause. Yeah, let's get windmill here. And let's keep mining those nice hills as well. Oh, I should have started harbors instead. I immediately forgot. Alright. That's good positioning there. And okay, we'll soon be in position to declare on Kush if we wish to do so. So let's keep funneling additional units in this direction. I'll probably want a couple of cataphracts at any rate, so we're not ready yet, clearly. And our order economy is also quite poor. I think I'll take the Elder Shopkeeper in the meantime while we are waiting for barding. What difficulty? This is... So, okay, first thing, this is a map I generated this winter about when I played the Fall of Babylon, the game you shared on Discord. And at that point, Wrath of the Gods wasn't out yet, so there's no Wrath of the Gods and no Behind the Throne either as a DLC activated. And this is just a great default, I believe. This was a random map tile. I'm just realizing now that it ended up being donut. And I don't think there's anything exotic beyond that. There's undo, and it is pick later. So if you want to play it with another nation, feel free. It's an obvious trader start, I would say, which doesn't mean you can't play it as something else if you wish to do so. But yeah, I think that's most of it. If you're curious about something specifically, don't hesitate. I'll check. And welcome to the stream. Yeah, let's urbanize this. Oh no, I'm not a builder. Of course, I'm not a builder. I'm probably a bit too used to playing builders, especially in OCC. Right, more mines. Send the caravan. So here I'm gearing up to declare war on Kush because they are ahead in victory points, and that's it. That's my reason. But we are probably winning by ambition anyway. So that's where we stand. So I want to gear up a little bit more, get a few cataphracts out, ferry some more units toward the expected front line in the meantime. Yeah, so we got our shopkeeper. Well, okay, last mangonel then. And I suppose... Well, we'll want this elder shopkeeper when the grocer completes. After that, we're probably done with specialists. We already have elder everything, more or less. I don't think we even need elder monks if we get additional religions to spread or anything like that. So we're probably switching back to elite after for the other economy. Yeah, let's give another side to our friends the Danes. We'll let them deal with the rest. Probably want to get a bit closer, right? I love invading Kush because they have forts, so you can heal once you take their cities. And yeah, what would my king do? So my daughter absconded, the other one is exploring, so I cannot tutor. Let's influence someone. Maybe my queen and matriarch. For a small amount of XP, I suppose. Alright, barding got. With that, I think we're going straight for fiscal policy. Or do we want to... That's a bit of a longer burn to get to swordsmen and all that. I suppose with our science output, we are just piling up overflow, and so it's probably a bit quicker to go for that first. Alright, this is all set up. I don't really have plans to invade from this way. It's fine for me that they are corralled through this mountain pass. Not pulling the trigger yet though, I want a few cataphracts first. Let's get more arbors. This one is adjacent to a fair and a market as well. But the point of the arbor clearly is not... can I see the expected value? Is the growth on food, it's not the money. Since I have trader nets here, the arbors are nice to have. Certainly not mandated, of course. They come a bit too late to be as valuable as a good old... Alright, and there we go, cataphracts. And we are consuming our overflow by one turning cataphracts, but that's not a problem. If we need to produce other kinds of units occasionally, that's fine. Yeah, I'm probably not going back for this shopkeeper, so let's make the switch to elites right now. preparing for war. Additional orders and we can bank them, so very good. Yeah, and with that, let's not spend them for no reason. Alright, okay, caravan got. Horse archer. Yes, but no. I'll take the 3 horsemen to upgrade them to a cataphract though. Let's legitimize if it's going to be free. Ambassador Tabni Ishtar. Who would she displace? She's 41. The second in line, the exploring second in line diplomat. Well, I don't really need a -4 discipline orator. So yes, she's conspiring, but yeah, we had to expect that they would become. We would lose that at one point or another. So maybe they can be disappointed and conspiring. Yes, they can. Let's prepare the follow-up to our invasion. That's maybe a bit over ambitious there, but I'm confident our invasion should go well. And yes, let's send more troops. No manor yet. Let's keep bunking orders, maybe. I think this guy really isn't doing anything up here, but alright. Our scout, well, I suppose we can take a look still. We could force march our worker and keep roading to our hard content, but still, since we are still waiting for some additional troops before we invade, because that's important. I could probably win a war that I start now, especially because they are occupied with Rome, but in OCC your production will be pitted against the AI and you still have only one city, so most turns you will get a single unit. So it's good to have overwhelming force when you declare, at the very least locally, but it's good to be strong from the start, because it will be hard to get there once you start. Okay, we got our 3 horsemen. Oh, we are no longer severely healed. I didn't even realize I was, but okay. Yeah, I want to be able to buy orders. That's that's the main use I have in mind for the money we accumulated with our caravans, our crazy trader bonuses, and everything. I'll go so far as to put a windmill here. I think I'm clearing the land even. Oops, that's a misclick. We will have strong ranged units, so oh, this is sun tile. Okay, so we cannot road here anyway. Alright, let's start the trek back then. Get a few promotions, maybe? Focus 3 somewhere? What do we have? Oh, we could be a Highlander. Alright, let's swap positions. You'll be a Highlander, and that's it for now, I suppose. You'll get shrapnel. and Besieger. You'll get Besieger. So this is Carpenter play, Sion, by the way. I had the option of picking the Carpenter promotion of my king on my king, which is a rare thing. But I decided to pick it and to go for ballistics and go siege heavy. So with the elder officers and everything on top, and no holy war, and I don't remember which event gave me other stuff as well, but additional herbalist promotion on every unit and all that. These are some very beefy mangonels that I am massing on Kush border. Alright, horsemen, and they want to be cataphract. And an actual cataphract. I might as well pick amphibious right now. Send these extra swords forward as well. We are still one turn in cataphracts at the moment. We are almost... we still have 3 turns of... 3 cataphracts worth of overflow banked up. Our production is not too shabby. With the Colosseum, of course, providing a huge chunk of it. But we also have an elder priest, and of course a quartet of elder officers, which are not like insane for training, but still pretty good. So our natural production is quite beefy. I'd like to find the zealot somewhere to be my heir. I hope my daughter will come back at one point. Duchess is still exploring. I suppose I could get my Spymaster too pleased. No, they're already influenced, it seems. Yes. Let's influence the ambassador in the meantime. Alright, this is mostly so that my ruler is on a mission and gaining XP. Alright, and with that we are the noble, apparently. Work, mine. I think I want to hide my worker. I might as well get some more growth on the way. And this guy can start to work on this mine too. Mutual benefit. Oh yeah, I'll send you wood before I invade, for sure, if I get a major archer for it. I could become superstitious. The Duchess could become bold. Or we could get general wisdom and science goodness. We don't really need it. The Duchess is a diplomat. Well, alright. I'm not doing much with a bold diplomat anyway, so I'll pick the wisdom. Where is this guy? Oh, that's my my major archer. Okay. Oh, come! I cannot upgrade them. Oh, I don't have the wood. Oh yes, of course. I've been pumping out siege for a long time. So, and of course, by can't upgrade them. I mean, I can upgrade them. Of course, this is just a question of buying the wood instead of growing the trees myself. One more cataphract. please. And we are suffering for wood, okay. Yeah, but I wouldn't be against a few swords anyway, rather than pikes, so we are probably going cohorts after that. Manor, then cohorts. Alright, and I think we're going to be ready to pull the trigger. It's a bit sad that this guy is in a forest, but okay. Free court merchant, don't care. Infantry square, don't care. Manor, yes. I might as well get this one if what I wanted out of this region is hills for mines. Alright, the catastrophe is approaching. Let's get more wood. Caravan, let's placate Greece, since their opinion of us is steadily degrading. Alright, another arbor yet again. Okay, cataphracts in 2 turns. How acceptable is that? Not very much, I think. Yeah, so I think I'm just pumping some more orders in my bank. And we are declaring next turn? Sounds good to me. Let's rally troops in the meantime. Alright, how do we stand against Kush? Kush is much stronger. Alright, so they are fighting with Rome, but they are winning, and they are winning a lot. So we need to get a move on. Alright, coin debasement. We might as well declare right now, actually. Yeah, okay, I'll still wait one turn. And then let's go and fight. Oh, and there are truths. Okay, so we are slightly late with that, but I guess another decree. But no, it's war, I believe. You can come home and become robust, which I don't care that much about. Trucker Islander are tough, I don't care that much about either. I guess the 100 culture does a small something. Alright. Do we have decent general opportunities on your courtiers, which is to be expected somewhat? Alright. Let's get some action. Yes. Fire, fire, fire. Alright, let's thrash this city. Okay. Not quite yet, alright. Yeah, that isn't great for sure. It is a hill tile, okay. We can upgrade that guy, let's do it. Well, it's not like we have that much better to do with our onagers, with our siege units anyway, right? So, okay, let's kill this guy. What are you making? A barracks? Okay. Alright. And do I have someone with Islander as a sword? Yes. Yes, I do. Okay. So, you're Highlander, and you can attack this guy. I think I want amphibious. It doesn't do anything right now, but I sleep better when I know that I have a few amphibious melee units around, so so that's still valuable to me. I think I want to move in, but I really want to deal with this guy without sending all my cataphracts to do it. Well, I suppose it's okay. Alright, let's go. Oh, crit. Lucky me. Alright. I think I want Mangonel up here. Could get Ranger as well. Could get Highlander as well. Alright. I'll take the risk. You are a Highlander and a Ranger, and you are unnumbered here now. And yeah, I want enough regular units that that it will be hard to reach through my units to my fragile siege pack. Yeah, okay. Do I dare go up to here? Yeah, I don't know how necessary that is, but alright, I'll try it. Okay, cataphracts are up there. This guy I'll keep around my city actually, but let's upgrade them before I forget. Yeah, and I believe this is a good enough first attack. Sure, more decrease. Yeah, I'm not cataphracting in one turn, which is why I went to do something else. I don't want to spend my citizens, although I could. Additional XP would have been better before paying my turn, but still valuable. Let's get it. I suppose I could complete my ambition earlier by just getting doctrine, but no, I want cohorts. And let's see what happens. Alright, Kush is turning toward me. I don't know. Oh, well, they did cut Rome to size quite significantly, actually. Mercenary spearmen, sure. Full of ID. The scientific method. Amazing. Yes. How many orders is the city generating by itself? 14.5. All right, so that's an extra order per turn. So sure. Child labor. Who do you think I am, Fluffy Bunny? Well, yes. All right, child labor it is then. Send this spearman forward, and Kush barely reacted. Presumably they positioned so as to be able to inflict damage, but they didn't quite strike back yet. So we can move and stay out of range of their forces, but not by a crazy amount. Where can they reach? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the next one if it's a flat tile. So this is safe, this is safe, this can be reached. This can be reached. This is somewhat safe. Alright. Okay, this is a hill under forest, so let's get there. A Nimber here, and I'll take some risks. Well, I'll take risks. Let's say it how it is. What I want is those cataphracts to be enabled to reach my my fragile unit, my mangonels. And I don't have strong counter mounted units. I have spears, which is better than nothing. I have one spear, which is barely better than nothing. But it's hard to limit what they where they can reach, essentially. Since zone of control is well, only of relative effectiveness when we are talking about mounted units, of course. I don't really want to go on sound, but I have to protect my my siege now. I'm probably moving in a bit too quickly. I'm still doing it though. Alright, let's put crossbowman here. Send the Mongol to capture the city. I think I'm going to chance it. Alright, so that's less problem with the mounted unit. My cataphract is probably dead though. So I have to be ready to punish their murderer. This is a ballista. Yes, a ballista, not a polybolos. Alright. And I think my mage archer is coming here with that. Might as well unlimber this guy just in case. And this one. And yeah, complete the blockade here. Alright, what is our city doing? So we don't yet have access to swordsmen, but we can get a cataphract in one turn, so let's get a cataphract in one turn. Keep working on pastures in the meantime. And yeah, we'll need infantry square still. In the not too distant future. But I think that's mostly it. Hopefully they spend some effort trying to do something about being threatened by a potential disembarkment here. Okay, the Numidians have been eliminated for good. What the terrain? That tundra sorghum craziness. Alright, yeah, I think this is our turn. We did rally troop, it just didn't do much. Alright, let's see how bad it gets. Ouch. That's a lot of cataphracts. Alright, so we lost 2 units. Oh, Greece is at truce with Rome. They were fighting as well? I didn't remember that. Okay. The Chancellor is dead, alright. And that's our wife as well. If I remember correctly. I'm going to buy the tiles. I want a granary on some farms here. Our food production isn't looking great, although the fix to that is actually here. Right, this is much better, including our training, of course. Cohorts next turn. Let's send this guy toward the front line. And this one. And okay, we lost a pair of cataphracts. What can we do with our mangonel? Limited things, I believe. But we have a lot of them, so that's potentially still enough to devastate the army. Or at least I hope so. Okay, so that's better. Do we have a good-looking guy to rout with? Well, yeah, we probably didn't need that many attacks actually. Okay, let's be a bit more solid there. Yeah, of course we cannot pick another one and attack, so let's calm down with that. All right. So that's a bit better. And how do we want to deal with this one? Well, we want to get our mangonels in range of the city double quick actually. This is a hill tile, and I'll count that as a fine place to attack from. We want to conserve our cataphracts a bit. Of course, we want some strong capacity for violence, but we still want to conserve our units somewhat. Oh, we'll be too late to heal here. however. Okay, and what can you do for me, dear Cimmerian Archer? I can still hit them a bit. Yeah. Is this a urban toil? Yes, it is. Alright, so double reason to pick Besieger here. I think healer will be valuable actually. Alright, let's try the healer thing. I don't value it that much. Usually I'm glad to get it when I get it from free with a Shrine of Healing or such things, but I don't typically pick it. Oh, and there's another mangonel here. It is a mangonel, right? Yes. Which is threatening most of my stuff. A random archer here. Alright. Let's kill them. So we want to finish this guy, which means we're probably marching... Where are we marching? Here? Here? Oh. Or we might simply be rerouting, but I don't really want to cozy up to a pikeman with my cataphracts. I think this is a job for this mage archer actually to finish this guy. And then I'm moving here. Alright. So we want to buy a few orders. Let's buy a few orders. And inflict some more damage. Yes, this looks like a fine tile. Well, this one is allowed as well. In these circumstances, I believe. We'd like a walker to come back and help us road again. You might as well get some XP. Oh, he's not unlimbered. Okay. Well, if you're going to stay here this turn, unlimber then. Unlimber yet again. And buy some more orders. I haven't checked. This guy might be... well, he's very advanced, let's say, in terms of positioning, so in danger. I think the priority is to kill this siege unit, though. I don't really like the idea of letting the archer leave, but I don't have that much of a choice, I believe. Alright, let's go there. And let's send some walkers in reinforcement. As we said, alright. One more cataphract yet again. Yeah, and we'll see if we want to buy orders for other things later. And we'll want a series of swordsmen, I believe, quite soon, as we get cohort next turn. Oh, Greece is getting big. They've actually made the bulk of the benefit from Rome. They are actually the top threat at the moment, victory point-wise. So that changed quickly. Alright, we completed our ambition. We could just get Doctrine to complete the other one, but I still value the 3 unit cards, especially the 2 unit ones, and especially in OCC. So we lost a swordsman and a cataphract. Okay, let's take the city first thing. Yeah, I cannot target anyone else anyway, so... Right, how do I want to kill these people? I think we're spending another cataphract on them. Yeah, I only have a few siege units in range, unfortunately. But let's move forward, I'll commit to that. We really need our line to be closer to the core of our army. So let's get there and now figure out how we hold that. Yeah, well, I think we want to be there. This is a polybolos, okay. I want to hit that guy. I don't like pikemen. Yeah, it's not quite good enough. Oh, that was silly. Let me check again. I probably want this tile to attack with my cataphract, actually. I'm not in route territory yet, but I can probably get there. So that's 9, and that's only 8. Unfortunate. But that's 9. Okay. Let's do that first. We'll simplify our zone of control management. Or absence thereof. Yeah, you are not doing that much. Okay. And alright, we need 9 on this polybolos. How do we get there? I believe the rest should die very easily. This guy moves last. What's our best option without sending another cataphract up there? That's only 1, unfortunately. So we could sure do 9 and another 9, let's say here. Or even 10, actually. Alright, does that change anything if we need only 8? It's not splendid. How good is this guy? This is another... Oh, alright, I didn't realize there is a pass here. Which I need to account for, actually. I need to defend from there. Am I burning the insane force march? While I'm seeing the pikemen and everything? I think I might. Yeah, alright, okay, let's do it. Let's stop delaying. And let's buy orders once again. And we'll need more than that. Alright. Okay, another march. Alright. That's not the prettiest, but that's not the worst either. And okay, I was planning on using this guy here to zoc potential infantry units around here, and I'm still going to do that. And I'm getting peppered by these archers here. And I may be fine with it if it's just these archers, but maybe there is a siege unit there. That would inflict considerably more damage. So I don't love the... I'm not loving what I see either. Yeah, amphibious again. I like the quality of life it affords. Yeah, you'll tank a bit. Alright, so that's what my money is for, essentially, buying orders. Yeah, let's get some opinion from Greece, that's okay. 20 opinions, 5 cataphracts, no problem. 20 military units, 5 cataphracts, sorry. We are Kurigalzu, more money would be great. So more discipline is in fact quite fine. Let's get more swords. And send this guy forward as well. I don't really want to press this guy into combat before I get a chance to upgrade them, but that's probably my most reasonable choice. And I also want to save these guys. That's probably... well, there might be siege units not too far that would threaten them. But I think I need a unit at least here or something like that to prevent large-scale invasions from this mountain pass, or at least even there. Alright, so this is a very high price, but I'm paying it. And yeah, actually, 28% defense is not the worst I can do with this unit. Hopefully they hold one turn. I shouldn't need them eternally, but yeah, for now it's handy to have them around. And yeah, I actually want the training, so I'll buy more orders to rally troops. Whoops. Let's see what's happening. Okay, so we lost one of our cataphracts as expected, unfortunately. Okay, I think infantry square is what we need the most urgently here. Or do we complete our ambition first? Yeah, let's do that. No, I'm being silly. Alright, let's just get infantry square. We need it, my precious. So let's do it. Alright, longbowmen are online, joining our troops. And this sword as well. Alright. So we are in a better position to use our siege units, but it's not It's not beautiful either. We are still a bit too far away. Is this a hill? Oh, that's flat. I think we want a good push toward their capital directly, especially as there's wonders there. So, alright, let's go this way. Forts, 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 no forts around. Disappointing, but not that surprising. This is flat, this is a hill. Yeah, I like this hill better. Okay. All right. Yeah, I'm not in love with this picture. The crossbows here are quite dangerous. But we really need to save our hurt units now, so let's play a bit more conservative there. And see what we have to do to hold against them. Okay, that's only because I'm amphibious. Oh, this is a hero as well. Okay, I need to kill a lot more, so maybe I played everything too poorly to be able to walk back from it already. No, okay, we should be able to work something out. So, alright, let's sit here. And let's sit here. Our own crossbows are not super efficient, of course, they are better against melee units, but there's two, so if the job is to hold the line, they are maybe not the worst candidate for the job. Still low on units though. Okay, that's only 3 and 2. Yeah, but that's probably the best I can do actually. Sacrificing this dude is unfortunate but acceptable, I believe. So yeah, we will need another slot in melee range, which is not happening. Or can we do something better with promotions? It doesn't look like it, unfortunately. I don't believe we have a heal close enough. Yeah, from here the minus 40% will not be overcome by the plus 25% from heals anyway, so that's not happening. you still do something? I suppose that would be a decent outcome. These guys look pretty silly now. Yeah, it's definitely not ideal fighting crossbows with swords. And probably that was silly as well. How does it look? Yeah, we don't have to throw away all our damage. Only most of it. Well, I guess one damage is one damage. And I think I want to threaten again here. Yeah. I want to see what's happening here actually. So this tile can be attacked by... Alright, here will be good enough. Okay, so if it distracts these guys, it will have done a decent job in my book. And yeah, more orders. And send this sword toward the front as well. And this guy, I don't know what to do with. Unfortunately, there's no great use for him, I'm afraid. Alright, that's not the worst. Find the caravan, send them to Greece. Alright, they're only stronger than us now, but we took quite some losses already and we are going to take more, so this is not all done yet. Ouch, 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 ouch. Three more losses, which is fewer than we inflict, but of course more than we can produce in a turn, so they are still depleting our forces. This guy is useless. Where they stand. Okay, the ship did its part. Alright, let's try to kill these guys if we can. And move forward if we can't. Yeah, this is flat, but I can pick Ranger. And probably Heckler next turn. Not doing much from here. Can pick Ranger too though. I don't know if I'm moving in here. Okay, this guy can attack, but he's not very good at it. Still, we need all the damage we can get. We spent an entire turn moving forward, and now we are suffering for it. So, alright, so this feels better. Yes, and this feels even better. Okay, and we have fresh cataphract to route through these idiots as necessary. Can we kill all of them? How much to the ballista? 12. Right, inflicting 8 damage from range is probably pushing it. Yeah, from melee that's done easily enough, but from range is another story. And that's a crossbowman, okay. Oh, an eagle-eye crossbowman somehow? Okay. Hmm. Alright, let's heal our guys as planned, at least. Yeah, no matter what, I want to bring these guys forward. I'll buy the orders if necessary, so I might as well start with that. I won't forget that way. Okay. Should I be harassing the city directly? Possibly. Okay, let's try to focus on the tactical problem at hand. 7 damage is a lot less than I'd like, especially if I'm making ambitious plans to maybe clear them all out. But yeah, I don't have the mounted firepower to do that anymore. Yeah, I believe we have to redirect slightly south here. And once again, that wouldn't be quite the right tile. Can only attack here. Yeah, it's a little bit more damage, but not much. What's our spear doing? Nothing very impressive either. Oh, they can attack from here? Did I misread that? Yes, I did. Okay, not these guys because they are on a hill, but I can attack here. Okay. Yeah, I don't really need the help to kill that unit though. I need the help to kill the cataphract. Okay, let's move forward here. Okay, let's charge in. Strike, and that's it. Let's charge in, kill this guy. Kill that one. Alright, 5 more. What is this? Yeah, I mean, sure. The ballista is, will be good against my archer. They are not. It's still a forest though, but yeah, I don't really love the idea of standing here. But I need to block them, so I guess I don't really have a choice in the matter. Yeah, okay, let's work on that. That's 3, that's 7. Yeah, not ideal. But we might survive. Or aggression. And here I'm having regrets. We're not quite killing. Let's just accept that. Position ourselves here. And alright, reinforcements are coming. Always too slow, but they're coming. Some more cataphracts are needed. 2 swords, 2 longbows, and yes, the reinforcements are slow as well. Let's see if we can do something to improve a bit the situation. And we want to actually capture this city and be rid of it. So, alright, that will be for next turn, but that's still something we should be doing. Oops, sorry. I just realized I was muted, so yeah, I was mentioning that I should probably just not have exposed my cataphract to complete my ambition, but they didn't kill it. They killed the Beja Archer and the Drummond, obviously we saw that, but not my cataphract. So that ambition is completed. As soon as I get Doctrine, I get the next one. Actually, I'm going straight for it. And yeah, alright, let's punish the idiots who advance. It's not like we can punish any other kind of idiots at the moment. Anyway, can we fire in this direction? Not really, so we are very vulnerable to this guy. Okay, let's one hit this one. What promotions do we have? Do we have Eagle Eye somewhere? No, I swear I never get Eagle Eye. The world is very unfair with me. Alright. Pick Eckler. Get Ranger, not on a forest yet, but presumably that'll happen at one point. And yeah, I think I want the sword to hold that spot, so there we are with the sword. We lost our Drummond, most unfortunate, and by unfortunate I mean I didn't play correctly. Alright, we are getting some more troops in the region. Alright, so this guy can fire through the pass. Alright, probably we'll move in next turn with a mass of onagers. Or do we do that now? Well, that guy might well die actually, so yeah, it's probably... What's that? A polybolos, alright, so that was very ill-advised from me to move there so ambitiously. Can we repair our mistake? Barely, I believe, because we did 2 marches. But still, that's a can, I believe. So, alright. More orders. Ogozit, getting some war in? Yes, yes. I'm fighting Kush because they were on top. They were warring Rome, but actually Greece got most of the spoils. But I'm about to win by ambition. I get Doctrine next turn, I enact Tolerance and or Orthodoxy just for the hell of it. Although I don't have... I'm buying orders. I'm not... I do not have an excess of them to use for rushing, and I don't need to rush anyway. My natural prediction is quite strong even without that. So the game is reaching its conclusion as things stand. At long last, we'll get some pikemen to have some proper way to give enemy cataphracts the respect they deserve. 20 was maybe a bit excessive. Let's just put this guy here. But yeah, that's about it. Really, the game is reaching its end. And we got at least some fighting along the way. A bit of action toward the end. And yeah, with that, let's click on next turn. Oh, I don't have any training. Let's rally troops and see what happens. Yeah, that's what money is for as far as I'm concerned. Excessive order buying. Well, I am on elites. I was on guild earlier, but then if I buy too many orders this turn, they'll still be around next turn. So in that sense, that's not quite as wasteful as it looks. And alright, let's kill what we can kill. I think I prioritize killing these people. Not that it matters, really. At this point. Alright, so the UI was lying. Okay, let's go there. Windlass for good. I think I'm happy to move back. And to leave the way open for these guys. Yeah, stronghold, why not? Well, it's not like I own it, but all the bits die hard, I suppose. And finish the pikeman. Be rotating with our ships. With our ship, I should say. The plural is no longer warranted. I lost the second Roman. Alright. And yeah, this guy forward as well. More cataphracts spawning at the core of our territory. And I believe this is the conclusion of this stream. I suppose I could take a couple more attacks. Where do I need to go to kill this guy? I don't need to go anywhere, I can just kill them. Alright. Can resume our capturing as well. And with that, I think we are at the end of this game. So I'll just naturally produce a cataphract in one turn as a final bragging point. Yeah, I am very rich. This is a trader OCC. And we got very high discipline as well, and we cultivated discipline all along the game. So strong multipliers. The city is producing a lot of money, and this is a very late game OCC as usual. This was a gross trader spot, so we went for elder poets and generating our civics that way originally. Then once we got guild, we converted part of that into elder specialists, so elder officers, elder everything, elder scribes, which also give money per citizen, elder staff, and then converted for a bit of war to just well, I suppose end the game. So we are done now. I'll just adopt tolerance so that it is official. Oh, and we are getting to be the great as a conclusion of the game. I didn't plan for that, but I suppose that is fitting. I could potentially try to go and get the point victory as well. and all that. Although I played a bit too loosely with my invasion, so that's probably still doable, but I would have to pursue peace with Kush. I don't have time to finish them, then go for Greece. Greece is still very strong, of course, so not that it would be a walk in the park. But yeah, this was after playing Sage OCC fully, then producing a short guide where we had a look at potential OCC strategies and some possibilities, by no means exhaustive, of playing with patrons, landowners, and what else? What else did we do? And I'm not sure. Artisans and the kind of techniques and focus that can be put in OCC. The glaring omission was Trader, which is also a very strong combination for one city challenge if you got the resources that work with Trader, or if you can gain access to them quickly. These delayed start are definitely something that can work in one city challenge. In particular, I played a few champion OCC somewhat recently with starts that didn't look crazy broken, not like this one was looking with its 3 crabs and its extra fish and its sorghum and its nice forested river and mountains and all that. So this definitely looked like a strong start from the beginning, no doubt. But the point is that if you go for a builder and you extend your territory, actually a lot of lucky breaks or conversely unlucky situation if you are neighbored by overly aggressive tribes or overseas tribes or neighbors. They can make your game miserable, which is not always apparent from just looking at the starting position. And just the same, the comparative strengths of allies, the lucky breaks you might get with whatever the archetype of a tribe leader that allows you to have easy diplomacy or something like that can be just as determining as the exact resources you get. And if you're coastal, you'll get net resources in the end, even if you don't have that many at the start. Same for patrons. You might end up with 5, 6, 10 precious resources. Here, if I was patrons, there's 2 gems. I don't think I have pearls actually. Let me check. No, I do not. So that's 2 sources of gems, 3 sources of gems, 4 precious resources with the silver. So it would have taken a bit of time, but quite often you can leverage those bonuses even if it's a bit delayed. So the most important factor is often can you afford to delay. So what are the AIs more or less balanced, or is that a clear leader? That's often a more important point. And with that, I think for once I will conclude the stream a little bit early, since we are done with the game. I don't believe I really have time to start something else or to do something more satisfying with this one. So so with that, well, it just remains to wish you good night or good day wherever and whenever you are, and see you soon. Next week, Fluffy will be streaming. I don't know what yet. I assume he doesn't know what yet either, but we'll see then. Bye bye.